The Chase Sapphire Preferred versus the Amex Gold. Which one is the better credit card? We're going to break down everything that you need to know in this video right here.
Hey guys, what's up? It's me here. And today we have another edition of our head-to-head series where we compare two cards against each other. The Amex Gold and the Chase Sapphire Preferred are probably the two most popular premium travel cards out there for good reason. Both offer great points earning potential, decent sign-up bonuses, and a variety of valuable benefits.
But let's face it, these two cards couldn't be any more different from each other. So we're going to break down all of the pros and cons so you can decide which card comes out on top. Let's dive in. First up, let's go over the basics of each card, starting with the Chase Sapphire Preferred. The Chase Sapphire Preferred has an intro offer of 60,000 bonus points after you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months of card ownership. After that, you'll earn 5x points on travel purchased through the Ultimate Rewards portal, 3x points on dining, and 2x points on all other travel. There is an annual fee of $95, and this card does have a relatively high credit score requirement. You'll typically need at least a 750 score to get approved. Next, let's take a look at the Amex Gold. Right now, you can earn a 60,000 membership rewards points after you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months of card ownership. For spending, you'll earn 4x points on restaurants, takeout food, and U.S. supermarkets. You'll also earn 3x points on flights booked directly with airlines or on Amstravel, Calm, and 2x points on all other travel. Just like the Chase Sapphire Preferred, this card also has an annual fee of $95 and similarly requires a high credit score for approval, usually around 750 or higher. Right off the bat, I want to say that these exact same numbers can quickly become outdated. So if you do want the latest information on both of these cards, check out the links in the description below. With that said, let's move on to our first category. Our first category is points and benefits. The Amex Gold earns 60,000 points after you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months of card ownership. That's the same as the Chase Sapphire Preferred. However, the Amex Gold offers more lucrative points multipliers across a wider variety of spending categories. If we assume that you spend $2,000 at restaurants, $1,000 at a supermarket, and then $1,000 on various types of travel, you'd end up with 68,000 points after meeting the minimum spend for the sign-up bonus. With the Chase Sapphire Preferred, on the other hand, you'd only earn 54,000 points under the same exact scenario. Over the course of a year, you would end up with roughly 10,000 more points with the Amex Gold, assuming that your spending habits remain the same. The Amex Gold also offers additional perks, such as a $120 airline incidental credit, which can be used towards checked bags or seat selection. You also get access to the Amex Offers portal, where you can shop through participating merchants and get a discount or earn additional points on your purchases. On top of that, if you happen to travel internationally, you'll get a $100 airline incidental credit when booking international flights with the Amex website. Lastly, you get a $200 hotel incident credit when booking a 2-night stay or longer at a participating hotel. In terms of the Chase Sapphire Preferred, it does come with some pretty sweet benefits too. Most notably, you get access to Priority Pass, which allows you to visit over 1,300 lounges and other airport experiences worldwide. You also get access to a variety of travel protections such as trip cancellation insurance, baggage delay insurance, rental car insurance, and much more. In terms of the winner of this category, I have to give it to the Amex Gold just because of how well the card aligns with my own spending habits. I eat out and order takeout quite frequently. And considering that grocery stores are technically considered restaurants by Amex, those purchases would also be eligible for 4x points. Our next category is travel. When it comes to travel, both cards are very solid options, which allows you to redeem your points for travel through their respective portals, allowing you to book any travel imaginable without having to pay for it outright. A key difference between the two, however, is that the Chase Sapphire Preferred only allows you to redeem your points for travel through the Ultimate Rewards portal, whereas the Amex Gold allows you to redeem your points for travel either through the Membership Rewards portal or through their Fine Hotel and Resorts program. This means that with the Amex Gold, you'll always have more options when trying to redeem your points. Both cards also allow you to transfer your points to a variety of airline and hotel partners. The Chase Sapphire Preferred can transfer to 11 different partners, while the Amex Gold can transfer to 20 different partners. Because of this, the Amex Gold does give you more flexibility when trying to transfer your points to a partner, especially since many of their partners aren't available for the Chase Sapphire Preferred. For example, you can transfer your points to Delta, Alaska Airlines, Air Canada, and even Singapore Airlines. Chris Fleer, all of which are not options for the Chase Sapphire Preferred. A huge benefit of the Chase Sapphire Preferred, though, is that you can use your points for a statement credit. This means that you do and need to transfer your points to a partner or use them through the Ultimate Rewards portal. You can simply charge something to your card and then use your points as a statement credit for that purchase. This gives you a lot more freedom since you don't need to find an award flight or book a hotel room to use your points. In terms of who comes out on top in this category, it's tough to say. I think that the Chase Sapphire Preferred is a bit easier to use since you can redeem your points for any travel imaginable through their portal. But the Amex Gold does give you more options since you can choose to redeem your points through the Membership Rewards portal or through fine hotels and resorts. Our next category is cashback. If you don't want to use your points for travel, both cards do allow you to redeem your points for cashback at a fixed rate. With the Chase Sapphire Preferred, you can get 1 cent per point, which is a flat rate that doesn't change regardless of how you redeem your points. With the Amex Gold, on the other hand, you can get anywhere from 0.5 to 1 cent per point, depending on how you redeem your points. If you redeem your points through the Membership Rewards portal, you'll get 1 cent per point, which is the same as the Chase Sapphire Preferred. If you redeem your points for a statement credit, you'll get 0.75 cents per point. And if you redeem your points by mail, you'll receive 0.5 cents per point, which is the lowest option, but is still an option nonetheless. As you can see, both cards are very similar in this category. But I do have to give the slight edge to the Amex Gold. Because of the additional ways that you can redeem your points for cashback, when it comes to choosing a winner, I've got to give it to the Amex Gold. In my opinion, it just has a better combination of points earning potential and transferable points partners. The Amex Gold allows you to earn a lot of points on your everyday spending, especially if you dine out and order takeout quite frequently. It also has a better redemption value than the Chase Sapphire Preferred. And you can redeem your points for cash back at 1 cent per point, which matches the Chase Sapphire Preferred's redemption rate through the Ultimate Rewards portal. On top of that, you get more flexibility when transferring your points to airline and hotel partners, giving you more options when redeeming your points. But anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below which card you think is better. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I post new videos every single day. Hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time.